This is a typical example of forklift damage to a jumbo bin. When there is damage to the corner pillars and base of the bin, it is not advisable to repair the bin, but rather to scrap the bin. This is due to the fact that all the integral strength of the bin is situated in the corner pillars and base of the bin. The first step in repairing the bin is to support the damaged area with a jig. Get the pieces to align as close as possible to the original shape. By using a carpet knife, trim away the excess plastic to ensure proper alignment of the damaged parts. When alignment of the parts is as close as possible, taper the two sides where welding needs to occur. This ensures a bigger surface area for the welding rod to blend in with the plastic. We recommend that you use the Steinel HG 2000E welding gun for this application. It is important that the heat gun has a temperature adjust setting to regulate the temperature of the weld. During the welding process, use a reduction and feed the nozzle to ensure the correct angle between the welding rod and the surface being welded. To commence the welding, insert the welding rod through the feeder nozzle and slowly blend the welding rod with the surface being welded. To ensure a smooth weld, feed the welding rod into the feeder nozzle while slowly dragging the heat gun across the surface of the area being welded. Use the tip of the feeder nozzle to press lightly on the area that has just been welded to ensure a proper weld. By using the tip of the feeder nozzle, push back onto the welding rod to separate the rod from the area that has just been welded. As an alternative, welding can be done with a filler strip on its own. For this purpose, the feeder nozzle is not used with the welding gun. Start by heating the filler strip and then push down on the bin whilst heat is applied to both the strip and the bin. Push the strip slowly forward and make sure a molten wave of plastic forms in front of the strip as it is being applied. Where there are pieces missing from the bin, filler strips can be used to fill the gap. First, cut a piece of filler strip to fit snugly into the gap, and this can be fixed by means of the welding process. When the welding process is complete, trim away all the excess pieces. Sandpaper can then be used to smooth the surface of the welding area. Once this is complete, use the welder to make the sanded surface smooth again. When the outside is complete, trim the weld on the inside of the bin and weld all the areas from the inside of the bin as well. We have found that for first-time users, it is difficult to use the full thickness filler strips for welding. To ease this process, the filler strips can be made thinner by grinding them down to a 1 mm thickness before being used in the welding process. Both techniques can be used on the inside of the bin, but it is recommended that only the welding rods are used on the inside, since this leaves a smoother finish. After the welding process is completed, trim away all excess pieces. It is of utmost importance that the inside surface of the bin is smooth. Sand away all rough edges and smooth the final surface with the welding gun. When the whole process is complete, test the area to make sure that an effective repair has been done.